The University of Louisiana at Lafayette is an academic leader, the second largest university in the state, rich in both tradition and innovation. It's well known that UL Lafayette leads Louisiana and much of the nation in areas like computer science, biology, nursing, architecture, and other...
Wait a minute. You already know that stuff, right? It's impressive, but there's so much more to say. Let's pick up the pace. I'm Zach Stelly, a junior at the university, and I'm here to tell you how the University of Louisiana at Lafayette is all about you. For more than 100 years, the university has focused on your needs. We teach the bankers who manage your money. We educate the police officers who help keep our neighborhoods safe. And we nurture the musicians and artists whose work makes our spirits soar. Let's start with the College of Nursing. The nationwide nursing shortage has made this program so critical. We have the nation's third largest traditional nursing program. What attracts more students to our program is the 100% job placement rate after graduation and superior technology. For example, our nursing students train with lifelike computerized patients who breathe, talk, have heartbeats, and major medical problems. Talk about real life. The School of Architecture's Community Design Workshop has completed 50 and counting Louisiana-based design projects. Senior architecture students have developed plans to make our state more beautiful and functional. Well, don't take my word for it. Take a look at the plans for I-49, for towns like Opelousas, Carencro, and Ambro Bridge, or the rebuilding of Cameron Parish, devastated by Hurricane Rita. But architecture students are not the only ones changing communities. MBA students, after extensive research, recently devised a plan to stimulate the economy of Vermilion Parish, which included completely restructuring the local government. The College of Engineering is also filled with success stories, graduates staying here and working here. One student took his senior project to the marketplace, Kyle Broussard. He built an outboard motor with a twist. This thing can run straight through mud, no kidding. He got an A in the class, and that motor is now propelling gator tail outboards, employing dozens in Acadiana with sales across the nation. Sorry. No, I gotta take this. It's my roommate. He writes for the Vermilion and he's on a deadline. Hey. Yeah. You haven't studied the numbers? No, that's way off. No, you must have the old numbers. Graduation rates are way up since selective admissions. They've improved by 59% in the past 8 years. No, ACT scores and GPAs are up too. Well, let's see, ACT scores for incoming freshmen now average 22.2 and GPAs have gone up from 2.9 to 3.2. Yep, I'm sure. Well, kinda in the middle of my presentation right now. Yeah, gotta go. Okay, bye. Boy, he was about to use numbers that were almost 10 years old. Okay, now where were we? When a company considers relocating to our region, it's looking for a trained workforce that can compete in a global market and a high-quality K-12 school system. UL Lafayette believes that the challenges schools face will only be met by innovative leaders who embrace change. So, the university now offers a new doctorate in educational leadership. It's preparing future superintendents and other high-level policymakers, while the new Center for Child Development will provide the research needed to reshape public policy and identify best approaches for improving education. And we all know that better education contributes to better quality of life. Why, did you know that UL Lafayette professors created Festival International and Festivals Acadiens? Couldn't have said it better myself. The university's influence on your quality of life doesn't stop there. Welcome to the Paul and Lulu Hilliard University Art Museum, a centerpiece of fine art and creative expression, from student creations to world-renowned pieces, including works by artists like Robert Rauschenberg and Andrew Wyeth. We're also a part of cultural celebrations, such as the 250th birthday celebration of the Marquis de Lafayette. Have you ever used your face as a canvas? Well, here at the university, some do, because it's fun to be a ragin' Cajun. Recently, our student athletes held 5 Sun Belt Conference championship titles in 1 year. and our players don't let up after practice. In fact, more than half of the students in athletics earn a 3.0 GPA or better. Speaking of making the grade, the Carnegie Foundation ranks the University of Louisiana at Lafayette in the same category as Baylor, Clemson, Auburn, and Syracuse. This classification recognizes our impressive faculty and research, not to mention the tens of millions of dollars in research funding brought into our economy each year. University Research Park houses a who's who of federal agencies, including the National Wetlands Research Center, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, NOAA, a branch of the U.S. Department of Commerce, and many more. The university's Center for Business and Information Technologies, CBIT, is also located in University Research Park. Staff and students there created Access Louisiana, the state's official portal for economic development. It links more than 12,000 Louisiana companies to each other. Rather than doing business with out-of-state companies, this keeps Louisiana dollars within Louisiana. Also, right here in our state, UL Lafayette's biology department initiated LUMCON, Louisiana University's Marine Consortium, which studies issues like coastal erosion and our Gulf's 6,000 square mile dead zone. The university is plugged into the future and globally connected by light. No, not that light. The Louisiana Immersive Technologies Enterprise. LIGHT is the world's first completely digital 3D data visualization facility. Using supercomputers, researchers there can transform huge amounts of information into three-dimensional graphics. LIGHT is a resource for just about any technology-rich field, such as oil and gas, medicine, manufacturing, aerospace, and entertainment. A heart surgeon learning a new procedure, for example, could turn data into a three-dimensional display of a heart. She could then virtually walk through its chambers and arteries. LIGHT is a marriage of business and research found nowhere else on the planet. It was created for bold economic development by UL Lafayette, LEDA, and the state of Louisiana. As a matter of fact, the university's total economic impact is approaching $1 billion annually. And on top of that, the building boom we're experiencing on campus means more than $130 million new dollars in local construction projects. So there you have it. Education, technology, healthcare, research, business, arts, culture. The University of Louisiana at Lafayette contributing to what makes Louisiana great. Everywhere you look, it's all about you.